Hello and welcome. This is going to be a channeled message where I am inquiring of the High Council of Light about a few topics. I'm going to lay out some questions to get this going. And while I do that, I would encourage you to find a settled position in your body to receive the message, because what I'm being shown is, since this is a quantum access point that I'll be opening up for us, you might receive specific impressions, and we might all be getting a sort of slice of the pie, piece of the puzzle. And the questions I'm going to be asking, or the questions I would like to present right up front, are, I've always been able to do this thing that looks in my consciousness sort of like Cerebro from X-Men, where I'm walking out into this dome, and in this dome structure I can call upon anything or any being, and I can see it. Normally I see the energy field, and so what I want to ask is, these gifts seem to be amplifying very swiftly, and why? And what are we to use them for? How can we best use them? I also wanted to ask the question of what new gifts might be coming onto the earth plane for us that maybe we didn't have previously. And then why those things are happening. So, if you are housing one of these rare gifts, how are you to use it? I want to get some useful practical tools for how we're to be handling this acceleration and our ability to tune in and our ability to practice things that maybe previously on the planet were just something we saw in movies, or just something that was conceptual. So if that sounds exciting to you, settle in. I'm also in my natural environment here, which is not always the tidiest, but I'm happy. So I'm just going to drop in, and we'll just have to see. This is something I'm excited to hear about. All right, they're wanting all of you to breathe deeply. We are being calibrated to our 0 point frequency or quantum flow. They're showing me these are very similar energies. Allow yourself to drop into the heart. Ensure you are grounded. And the High Council of Light now is presenting that I'm going to be speaking for the beings that will present. They're going to be communicating to me, and then I will be sharing it with all of you. They're wanting you all to tune into what color you are sensing now. They want you to tune into this because this is the color that you are to call in more to your daily experience, in the way of simply tuning into it. They're showing me some options for you. You can write this down somewhere. You can put the color around you. You can give yourself some kind of a reminder to tune into whatever this color is now that is coming to you in some fashion, or through one of your or multiple of your sensoriums. Now they're sharing that the number one area for all of you to simply refine is how you are relating to everything in your life, the energy. So they're wanting all of you to release from story and begin to steer your life, sense your life, feel your life, experience your life from the energy, what you may sense as the texture, the vibe that you're experiencing. All right, so now they're showing me the Cerebro scenario again. They're sharing that this is a common visual that the human mental construct will take you to, because it reminds you that everything is oracular, that everything is being experienced from multiple perspectives. So the guides are presenting that they will often put you in this ball shape or spherical shape to remind your consciousness of that. And then your consciousness can calibrate to this more holistic ability that to us in the moment as we're using these gifts feels true. And also helps us to center and round out what we're experiencing. They're sharing many gifts now that will be opening up on the planet: biolocation, echolocation. They're also sharing that the dolphins and whales, they're also showing me bats, and they're showing me many nocturnal animals now. They're sharing that the way that these divine creatures utilize their sensorium, some of that is going to be shared with humanity. And they're showing me this balancing where the reason that we'll need this is because there may be potentially periods where we don't have access to the technology we're currently accustomed to, that we're currently used to. And they're sharing that it's more spiritual as well, in that we're going to be receiving our guidance more from Mama Gaia, just as the animals and mammals on the planet already are. Humans will be more in touch with nature and more in touch with the guidance of the energy field of the planet. So they're also showing me now vortexes across the planet, and they're sharing that if you can sense these vortexes, it is time to explore, because one of the gift blueprints we can say that is activating on the planet now is they're showing me torch holders or land guides and ocean guides that will be able to, simply through energy, direct through forests and deserts and uncharted territory. And they will be utilizing the vortexes, the energetic grid of the planet. This is going to become much more common, is what they're showing me. So it's a gift that allows you to really work in unison as a bridge from the divine into ascending Mama Gaia. And they're sharing that this is also a purpose for many of you. So it's something that you came here with much anticipation, excitement, positive, emotional, soulful yearnings to do. And they're sharing some of you are already tour guides, and they're giving you a nod of appreciation for your service to humanity. So now they're sharing that clairvoyance is important. It's also one of my purposes to come here and activate on the planet. So they're sharing by participating in these transmissions, the gifts that we'll be talking about, channeling about, and sharing with all of you. We're experiencing this as a collective. We are co-creating. So know that if you feel resonance with any of this, if it awakens something within you or helps you remember something, it is for you. Showing me a lot of pink light now. And they're sharing that they're softening all of us from all of this deep, intuitive remembrance. Reminding us that although gifts do come with responsibility to uphold, withhold, and exercise them, we must come at all of this with softness and compassion and grace, kindness, forgiveness. For just as a child learns to walk and play with others and write, we are like children with these gifts. So we must give ourselves grace as we may stumble on the path or have days where it is not as easy. We must have grace with ourselves through this because these gifts are coming online for divine purposes. They're sharing many of you may not see why these gifts have any use in your life. And they're asking you to scan your heart and ask that question again. Where could this be of service to the planet? How may I use these rare gifts to offer healing, love, inspiration, beauty in the world? They're also commending many of you on beginning to paint, draw, write, sing, play. They're sharing since the last time they came through me on this channel, many of you weren't playing yet, and now you are. Well done. Continue. Let it surprise you. Let it delight your soul. Ooh, okay. Feels that they're rounding this out. They're going to take us back into our bodies to close out the session. Let yourself land. Maybe see yourself in your light body, your energetic field. Touch the top of your head. Come down into your head, your neck, and flow into your body at the pace that is feeling comfortable, easeful for you. And as we land you and close this meditative space of healing and transformation and alchemy, we offer you all a final blessing here in your body as we, as one, bless and heal with unconditional love all waters on planet Earth. within us and within all of the bodies around us. We come together as one to bless this unity consciousness, frequency, into all beings for the highest and best good of all. Your energy is staying with you. My energy is staying with me. We are closing this session out in pure divine love. You may want to rub your hands together as you land and really come back. I'd also really encourage some of you to maybe start writing down the things you received or creating what you were given an amplified opportunity to access or preview. Thank you for joining. Please do get active in the comments because that felt like something that was very important for planet Earth. And you're not alone in awakening and remembering and activating. You are not alone. This is a great awakening right now. So when you are having those moments where you think I'm the only one experiencing this, stepping into my gifts and then having everyone around me have their response to it, just know that you're not alone. There are vast amounts of beings on the planet now that are coming to terms with their gifts and awakening. And so we band together, we join together with love, we unify it. Who knows what's going to be our weird in a few months? Or out there, who knows? We're just going to trust and align. Call on that pillar of light. Do your daily meditations, your daily self-inquiry questions. Stay at it. One step at a time, one breath at a time. Let's take one breath here now together to close this out. With love. Namaste.